Hey guys, welcome back to P3D. We are in the 777 at Miami International Airport, and you guys have probably guessed it. Yes, we are flying back to Barcelona. That was a very popular video, quite a lot of likes, quite a lot of views. So we are doing the return flight. So yeah, we're currently getting the catering on board with LSG Sky Chefs, and the boarding will start soon with American Airlines. Sadly, that jetway does glitch out of view sometimes, and that's a bit of annoying. So yeah, I got the tail light, I got the wing light on, and I also got the nav lights on, which is good. I'm connected to ground power currently as well. So let's go into the cockpit and let's plan our flight to Barcelona in this wonderful 777-200LR. So it's a bit dark in here, so let's go get some lights on. The dome light is just here, and we can get the ADIRUs on along with emergency lights can be armed. FMC at Posinit at KMIA, and we are going at D30. Don't know if it'll accept it. Nah. But we're going to go and use the GPS position to set our internal position once it's ready. The ADIRUs. Hopefully it won't take too long. I say. There we go. Right, let's go to the route, and let's put in our company route I have already planned. So off to Barcelona, like so. That sets everything, and we've got 5 pages of our route. And our runway we're going to use for takeoff today is 08 right. And our flight number is American Airlines 112. Right, let's go and close that door. Catering, and the baggage doors are open, yeah. Close that cargo bulk and set the ATC to 2000 on the ECAS. Right, activate that, execute it. Let's go to departure and arrival before we do any perf. No, let's go to perf in it first. Let's do this. So we're going to start our cruise today at 350. I'm not sure what cost index is. We'll just bang that in. I've already put the 0 fuel 8, and apparently the fuel is okay. I thought I already put it in. Maybe it reset itself for some reason. So we're going to use 66298 in the fuel today, so that because that's 45.5% of fuel. The 0 fuel 8 is 204. Bang on. Right, passengers are boarding, and they're going to use a final reserve of 2.8. That's the thrust limit. Perfinet setup, and let's go and but see if they've put any set climbs. Yep, to 390, just there, with a 370 in between. Let's go and request some wins for that as well. Once we've done the, let's go and actually turn on. Yeah, so we're going to do some wins once we get the departure set up, and let's go and quickly do the pre-flight checklist, which is going to be oxygen mask, going to be tested, both sides. And that's tested. Flight instruments all set, as you can see. Right, V4 start is next, which you don't need to do. Departure and arrival page, and we're taking off on 08 right, like I said, and we are doing the high tag to departure. And are we transitioning anywhere? We probably are. And I think we're doing it via Valley, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think we're doing Valley. Transition, which we are, not I think, we know, and so that's now in the departure, so that's entered here with no restrictions, so we go straight up to our cruising altitude, and let's go and request some wins for that as well. Right, let's go to the thrust limit, and we are not going to do any derates, but we've got an assumed outside temperature of 50 degrees, so that's selected temperature. Okay, that just came in. That gives us an N1 of 94.8%, and let's load up the wind and execute it once it's ready. There we go. Back to the legs page. I know descent forecast. Let's just get rid of that for now. Right, the takeoff. CG can go in. We're using flaps 5 takeoff. We got, how long is the runway? The runway is 3,200 meters, so we're pretty solid for that. And we got our V2 speeds in there, V speed, sorry. But we need to put in our takeoff speed, takeoff gross weight, sorry, which will be 270 on the dot. And next page we can do some winds. So currently the winds at aircraft position. I'm not going to do that. That's a sky. Show me what we have for today. Winds are at 040 at 8 knots. And we've got zero slope as it's P3D, along with outside temperature of 26 degrees. Even though it is 10 o'clock at night, almost 20 to 11. Oh no, that's Zulu time. It is actually, no, it's 20 to 6, I think. So yeah, all these acceleration heights are fine for now. They're good. So that gives us our V speeds. Let's go and put the V2 in here. And I'll tell you the speeds. So we've got a V1 of 156, VR of 160, and a V2 of 164. And let's go and quickly set up the barrow, which gives us a barrow reference of 1018. And there's nothing else we need to do on the overhead until pretty much we're close to get pushback. We can start up the APU, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Because we actually got our V speeds in there, we can actually go and set up the MCP with a runway heading of 092. Don't ask me why they've chose it to be 8 right. It could be called 8 center, 9 center, because there is a runway 9. But I don't know what Miami are doing. But hey, and also our altitude, like I said, at 350. Like that. That's the MCPs pretty much. Actually, we need to do these, so those can come on. Traffic on as well. We're zoomed in, and then the other side, VOR left, VOR right, terrain and data. 40 traffic. So now they're set up, and pretty much got half the passengers on board. We've only got a little bit of fuel in the centre actually, so that'll be going soon. Flight doors closed and locked. We've done the MCP, all that. Takeoff speeds are done, so CDU pre-flight checklist is completed. Get rid of that checklist now. Take a look outside. Like I said, that jetway glitches out. And baggage is only just about to arrive, so I will skip the video for you in a minute. Look at all this. All the Boeing aircraft have got the old liveries on them, but like that, 777 here, 737 over there. But let's go and try and find an Airbus. Ah, there's one right there. New livery, new livery, new livery, new livery, new livery, new livery. And all the Boeings are old, so I just don't understand really. Yeah, there's Ultimate Traffic Live. Hopefully there's an update that actually they're working on to get some really new liveries and models, because they are using Ultimate Traffic 2 liveries pretty much. And I think I zoomed out a bit too much. So, yeah. It's quite dark inside. I don't know. Lights on. Yeah, there's lights on, but we can't see inside. Ah, I think the texture might have put some... I think the texture for this has got some black windows, so they're not really see-through, if that makes sense. That's a bit annoying. But it's night time, so it kind of... yeah, hey. Right, let's go and skip the video now until the baggage is completed, passengers have boarded, and I'll probably just be starting up the APU. Goodbye. Right, so welcome back. APU is powered up. Getting some last little bits set up here. The baggage passengers have boarded, so I'm going to close the doors quickly. There's only one door. Okay, right. Actually, I need to arm it, don't I? Arm that door up, and only a little bit left of a baggage to go. The one at the after cargo, I think, is finished. Yeah, we can close the door. So there you go, close the after cargo door, and that's closing, and the last bit of boarding will be nearly finished. Actually, I can get rid of the external power now. APU started, make sure APU is running, which it is, and then we can go and parking brake is set as well, so we can actually get rid of all of the everything, every single bit of ground work. Right. APU has started up. Let's go and turn down some... how do I turn... Are these automatic? Because they seem pretty bright. Let's go and close the doors now as boarding is completed, as you can see in the top left. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can... No. I don't know. Yeah, if you guys know how to turn down this display, it's actually very, very helpful. But I think that might be automatic though. Except this isn't. So yeah, so let's go to the checklist. Make sure everything's ticked off. So trim, well, no hydraulics, taxi and takeoff briefing. Right, I just ticked it off. I shouldn't have. Pretty simple taxi. Let's really just go taxi down November, I think. Yeah. And that's it. Taxi down November. And we should reach 08 right. Right, beacon light can come on. And request pushback. Nose to the right. Right, let's go and get some floodlights inside the aircraft, which is just down here. So about a quarter of the way up, which will do for me. And this one as well, not too bright on that one, those get really bright. And overhead and circuit boards, that's a bit too bright there. Calm it down a bit. Yeah, that's way too bright. Just about there will do. Turn off the dome, we can actually take a look. Yeah, the dome light is off. Let's take off that checked. And yeah, well, I'm looking good on this. This is good. Right. So let's go and get some things set up just before the pushback. So make sure everything's good here. Everything's good here. Hydraulics don't need to come on just yet. Yeah. Right, I've just released the parking brakes. Let's go and get some hydraulics set up. So left and right elec, make sure the fog lights turn off. And now, there we go. Set up the center, hydraulics, all the fuel pumps can come on, and then we can go and start up the engines. So, engine number 2. I did forget to get rid of the jetway. Yeah, just managed to get rid of it. Right. So engine number 2 can start up, or the right engine. Got the engine page there. We can actually take a look at the stats, and there goes the fuel. How does it push me back? Don't know where it's pushing me back to. GSX, what's he doing? Goodbye to that tail. GSX, are you serious, man? I don't think this is acceptable. Let's go and take a look at it and see what it does. If it's gonna like push me forward again. GSX has done some crazy things at Gatwick as well. Right, let's go start number 1. I think it's actually lining me up with this thing. It is, isn't it? Oh wow, GSX. It actually is. Let's just not take a look at that. Let's just take a look at this view. Okay, it's really pushed me back into the aircraft right now. Oh my god, I hate GSX. Don't know how to customize it though, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. Make sure I never ever go back to gate D30. GSX will do something completely crazy. We are literally gonna replace the aircraft, how far back it's pushing us. Oh my gosh. Let's go this view really. I mean, you can't see anything here. Right, so engines are started up. Let's go and get the packs onto auto. APU can shut off, and it can go and do its cool down thing. Auto brake can come to RTO. You can go to the flight control page and quickly do some full left on the tail, and then full right as well. Full left, full right, all the way down, and all the way up. That's looking good. Let's go and set our trim, which is meant to be at 3. Make sure I'd read that correctly. Yep. And flight directors now, come on. We should have started the timer, whoopsies. And hopefully GSX goes soon. Let's go and turn off the wing light now. Oh wow, this is taking a while. GSX go. Just go GSX. Right. Ever so soon it will go. So yeah, we could be taxiing on Mike actually. But if you saw me just being a bit quiet, it's looking where we are. Because I think November's actually inbound, coming in to Miami, and then Mike would be going out. And then we can go to the Mike 1 hold short, which is what I think we will have to do. Right, let's go back to the checklist and tick off everything. So, everything is checked, and that's before takeoff. So we can go set flaps 5 now, actually, if you wanted to, which we shall do. And that checklist will be completed soon. So, GSX is going to go, isn't it? Just have to wait for that guy to go. He's going to get onto that truck and walk away. Hopefully. And I want to get on to Barcelona. Right, let's go and get some turn-offs on. And GSX is being as slow as possible, which I just love right now. There we go, this is blinded to make sure he understands that we're angry. Right, flaps are 5, it's going to tick off before takeoff. And I think the aircraft's fine. I don't know what the hell that was. Please, what the hell was... what was that? Yeah, we're going to tax down November. Because you can taxi down there, which is good. Right, taxiing down November now. And I hope I never see that glitch again. That was GS6, wasn't it? It was just push me back into the aircraft, maybe do that. It's not my bad taxiing, I swear. Right. What runway that the also traffic live taking off from? Because this is a past flight done in the past. And it fills it through all these views. No. Is it taking off down there? Well, there's an aircraft behind me coming my way, so I don't know. Let's get some more power into the aircraft. A bit heavy today. What I said, I said autobrake to RTO. Okay, I have to wait until I stop. That's fine. But wow, I don't know what happened with the aircraft there. This just jumped. That's why the RTO went off. It just jumped pretty much and thought we were in the air. Let's make sure that transition attitude is set already to 18,000 feet. Which it is. Not too long until we reach the Mike 1 hold short. The runway is actually 8 feet above sea level. I remember coming in to this airport from the flight from Barcelona to Miami. I don't know what happened to the sea, but it was ultimately like just beautiful. I've no idea if that was part of the scenery. It must have been, because the sea was better than the airport. You need to watch that video. It's delicious. Right. Got a windsock right there, telling us. Is that a sewed windsock? Because if it is, it'd be nice. because it is pointing in the direction we should be taking off. Correct direction the winds are. Sorry, so that's all good. Alright, just gonna do some taxiing to the Mach 1 hold short, and we'll be on our way. Where are the circuit breakers in this aircraft? Up there, aren't they? Yep. Right, idle power, and it's flashing green, which means we can get onto the runway here, and it's gonna make sure we stop so I can get RTA going. And a bit of braking, and swing the aircraft around. So, we can get the strobe light on, all the landing lights, taxi light can now come off. And let's get going. So spun all the way around, and make sure RTO can activate. If it can't, no worries, we'll just have to go without it. Right, oh, that's a bit stupid of me. Right, can it set? That's good. After brake is RTO. Let's go and line up now. Let's just go. So start the timer. About 50% on the N1. Make sure everything's stable and we can line up. Which is stable. Takeoff. Let's take a little cheeky outside view here. Look at that. The noise on these engines, the GE90s. I'm trying to steer the aircraft as well, so wish me luck. Yeah, it's alright. Right, there's 80 knots. Right, T-gas is off. Rotate. Right, got positive climb, gear up. And that was trimmed to perfection. Look at that. Goodbye, Miami. Let's go to Barcelona. El Prat. Right. We're pretty much approaching our climb power. So we pretty much bring the nose down once we get VNAV and LNAV on. Right, it's coming down. I can hear the power reduce. So let's get the autopilot on, and let's do it for us. And it'll automatically set the trim as well to whatever it wants it to be. Right, throttle brake is off. Speed brake was never armed. So that's all right. Let's go to the checklist. Make sure the flaps can come up now, and we can tick off that, and we'll get cutting in to the cinematics. This is what the CR was talking about. It was beautiful. Currently can't actually see it. It is night time, but it's really nice. I wish I can get the Zwecky design Miami City. We get some nice Miami City going on here. These buildings are very small. Yes, so we can go tick off that after takeoff checklist. That descent checklist is next, which you don't need to worry about. And I hope you enjoyed our takeoff today. I'll see you in the descent, which will be about, what was PFPX say, 8 hours time. So I'll see you in the descent in 8 hours time, roughly. About probably just coming up to 8 hours, and I'll see you in the descent then. And enjoy the cinematics. Goodbye. Hey guys, welcome back into the descent down into Barcelona airport. Barcelona El Prat, that is. And looking good for our arrival in terms of winds and everything. And I don't think the winds actually changed, but they're not too crazy. Let's put it that way. It's just the morning as well. Let's go and jump back into the cockpit. You can see it's passing, well, just past like 19,000 feet. Yeah, still winds, not too crazy in terms of how we're going to land. So yeah, let's go and go to the VNAV page, forecast, purge that in, request some new ones, and transition altitude at 6,000 feet. So that's what we want to do quickly. I'm going to be landing with nose brake 1 as well. Right, so we're doing the Gros, I think, 40 arrival. We're going to go via SLL, which is our transition. Load that in. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so let's see, we're doing SLL. Actually, I need to check the approach, just make sure everything's good. Because, yeah, we'll get there. So it's a simple approach, really. And, that's that. I might need to zoom back in on this display. Hey, there we go. Probably one more. We're landing on, and one on this side as well. Yeah, currently the winds. We're landing on 25 right, and the winds at 340 at 17 knots now. For some reason it changed massively, and it's 3 degrees. Is there a way to put that? Nah. Right, so we're going to be landing with flaps 30 like normal, but 137 knots, and the runway is 3,352 meters long. Let's back to the next page. So I have done the arrival, like I said. What we can do is do some MPA, not MPA, the barrier reference, which is the minimums. Look at that sunrise, the orange on that. Wow. That is very orange. Right. So the QNH for arrival is 1022. As well as our minimums is going to be 227, it looks like. So gotta enter that in. And this is the annoying way to enter it. 227, like so. Been flying for 8 hours and 8 minutes. It's been a pretty beefy flight today. With the engines running at 8 hours and 14 minutes. Look, oh, for some reason, FMC message. I know why. Let's get some speed brakes. Not armed. Let's get them out. And yeah, got 4.3 tons of fuel in each tank. Which is good for now. And if we go down to the program page, we can see we should be landing with 8.3. So it's alright, we'll get 8.6. So we're going to use 0.3 tons of fuel. See, our arrival's like, I think we've got quite a steep arrival. I think it's like steep for now. I think we've got a 3.3 degree ILS as well, so we're good there. Look at these clouds. Hopefully I do a better job of landing than the last video. That last flight we did. Wow. Let's just not think about it. Like I said, I'm still trying to just get used to the aircraft. Can I see the airport from here? A bit orange. It's passing 13,000 feet. What time is it meant to be? Should be landing at 7:21. So we should be landing in 9 minutes. I'm gonna go hold on the init ref page. Yeah, so our arrival is pretty simple. We should be passing the SLL at 6,000 feet, then getting onto the RLS at 2,300 feet. Which I'm just going to enter there. And I'll go around, well, does that actually say what? altitude we should be at our go round. So we're good there. Right, we're just going to configure our displays for landing. Come on, shaders. There we go. Look at that. Lovely view. Can we see Barcelona though? Or is this just... yeah, probably somewhere. Hopefully the street lights turn off soon and get some FPS. Some extra FPS going, that'd be nice. So we should be right above 7,000 feet apparently there. Which is correct. It says... this is different. At flight level 60 above. Yes, oh, okay, we can't do aboves. That's annoying. No. I guess we had to do 6,000. And to that end, like so, because it doesn't actually say above 7,000, it says above 6,000 on here, on the charts on the left of my screen. Well, left screen, not the left of my screen. So, I'm just going to go put the VS on and get some steeper descents, because we do need it now. And apparently 4,000 feet above at D13. Where is that? D13, I have no idea what that is on my charts. What I could do though is just delete it. Like so. And hopefully that should be fixed. Yeah, that's alright, that's good for now. Let's keep it like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was alright actually. But we're trying to get back on our VNAV now. So we're going to have some speed breaks coming out. So the airport is pretty much right there now, but can't see it though. Got some lag spikes coming through, so I think the airport is just loading in all the textures. Right, we're coming close. Yeah, 600 feet now. Right, let's go to the checklist and make sure we ticked off our descent. Recall, well, let's check, there's nothing there, that's good. Notes are fine. Auto brake, we are using auto brake 1. Landing data, we're using a VREF of flats 30 and 137 knots, along with minimums of 227. Approach briefing is completed. And the approach is the altimeters, that's not set yet. Yeah, I got some Barcelona there. I can see some tall buildings. Don't see the airport, must be right behind that cloud right there. Or just there actually, I think. That's a lovely arrival. Right, let's get some lights on. Oh, beaming that. It's still just dark enough to see some light reflecting that beautiful dynamic lighting there. So PMDG used to have really ugly textures because P3D version 3 there weren't dynamic lighting, so there's a really weird texture that they did. So yeah, let's go to cinematic mode and see if we've got some cinematics going. Look at that. Right, we might need to get catch. Oh yeah, we're just about to hit the VNAV. That's what I was worried about. So let's get some VS down and get some fast descent just to catch up that VNAV now. Alright, let's go and activate it now. And drag is required, no worries, we've got the speed brakes out. Come on, let's go cinematic view, come on. I'm trying to select this thing, there we go. Look at that. Let's try and get a good view. So there's going to be a lot of flicking around here. That's nice, got the whole city there. Got the speed brakes you can see as well. Right, standard pressure is out. That did adjust the VNAV a bit. Right, let's go and manually bring the speed down to 180 knots. 180 knots, I said. There we go. Right, flaps 1 as well. Right, we've got the speed brakes out. Yes, we're not even slowing down at all. Right, let's go and go to the approach checklist and tick off that altimeters, like so. Landing checklist is next. Right, airport is completely loading in now, and we should see it on the right here. It should be just around there actually, which it is. Just about to see it. A lot of black text just loading in. There it is. We'll be landing on 25 right, which is this airport. There's this runway here, I think. Yeah. Normally we'd be landing on runway 02, but we're not. Right, let's go and set flaps 5. Flaps 5 is coming down. Right, I don't think we need the speed brakes anymore, but we might actually. Not when we get some more flaps down. Take a look on the this side. Look at that, got a lovely city. That's one view. Get rid of the speed brakes, let's get a thumbnail in here. Beautiful. Yeah, our speed's coming good now. Let's go and reduce the speed for our turn, sorry, here. Down to like 160 knots along with flaps 15, sorry. Let's go down to flaps 15, debug speed. And let's go and arm the speed brakes. Right, let's go and activate the localizer. Make sure we can catch that. Now, hopefully the aircraft automatically puts it in. There we go. Yeah, we caught the localizer. That's good. Right, cabin are ready for landing. Spinning all the way around, like it. Runway in the sides as well. Right, it's going to activate the approach. It's going to keep us on the localizer, and as soon as the glide slope comes into view, like so, we've got the glide slope as well. Localizer and glide slope is captured. Gear can come down. There it is. Right. Before landing, checklist quickly. So we do have the landing lights on. We've got everything else like that. It's got the logo light that actually can come off now. It's pretty much day. Gear is down. That's good. Well, we should be able to tick off this soon once we get the flaps configured up. Flaps 20. Flaps 25. And we're going to slowly make that down to flaps 30. Right, that gives us to the reference speed. Right, flaps 30, gear is down, speed brake is armed, landing checklist is completed. We do actually have, I did say the winds weren't that crazy. Got a 16 knot crosswind. Well, this is the runway the real world aircraft landed on, so this is the runway I'm going to land on. There's some boats down there. I think they're static. No, they're not. That's not static. That's nice. Right, let's go and disengage the autopilot here and land this aircraft ourselves. Right. Gonna adjust the trim just a slight, so I don't have to do much yoke movement here. Yeah, we do have a bit of a crosswind, so Can also use the flight director to help us as well. Like normal, I'm going to be ultra quiet. The focus will be unreal. As he says, looking outside the wing. Let's try and get on the flight director there. Alright, I have no idea we were parking up as well. That was a bad idea. Alright, let's bring that nose up. Alright, this is looking good.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Alright, disengage the auto throttle.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Right, out of throttle. Right, touchdown. Let's line up the nose here. Get some reverses down. And the nose will be able to slowly come down. Hopefully. There we go. It's not even the ground yet. Jesus. The EasyJet has just killed itself. Right, go around. Right, hey guys, welcome back. And we're back. Sorry about that little go around. Don't know what happened then. I kind of like just lift us up, or lift. I don't know. Didn't really get down to the ground, so we're gonna try that again. And I think I was a bit too fast coming in, so we're gonna retry that. I don't know if that's our first go around on the channel. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna bring down the speed to 180 knots, and flats 5 because we need to get that speed right down. And I don't think our nose really came down that fast, really. So that was kind of my problem, my fault. I admit it. And I think we're still a bit too high, actually. Yeah, I think we're going to catch it. We're going to get it again. I think we could. Yeah, those altitudes aren't correct, but hey, going to catch the localizer, not the... We could do like a little visual approach if we wanted to now. We're just going to try again. Yes, we should be at 2,300 feet by now, but obviously we're not. And they're going to set flats 15 because we can. And let's take a look at the airport. Just there. Right, we've got a little sharp bank now. And going to make sure we catch the localizer. Plane's maybe 245, but if the localizer says 246, we'll keep it 246, but... we're way underneath the glide slope here. So we're going to hold the altitude, which is, as you can see, the speed is going to come right down. And going to get some more drag with the gear. Glide slope's coming in again now. That's good. Right, let's retry this landing. Sorry about the go around. The video might be a bit longer than normal. And yeah, we did overshoot the turn just a tad. And yeah, that go around didn't quite go so well. So what actually, there was a problem actually with the air conditioning. This equip cooling kind of failed, and it almost shut the engines down. If any of you guys know what happened there, I would appreciate it if you tell me. Right, flaps 20. And the glide slope's coming in. Right, there's a glide slope. And we're still trying to line up the localizer. Got a bit of a crosswind though, so that's the problem. Gonna try and land on flaps 25. And apparently I got the after takeoff checklist. Descent, checklist override, normal approach. Yeah, we can just tick that off anyway. Right, landing, flaps 30. Nice, we got back to the landing checklist, that's good. Right, flaps 30 then. Can't tick it off just yet. Just going to keep it open. Right, hopefully the EasyJet doesn't come into us again. What's that cheeky little thing? Probably parked up, isn't it? Well, oh, maybe it's just gone. Probably is gone there. There's a British Airways there, A320. Early morning arrival. Yeah, that crosswinds were not in our favour. I think it's just the change of winds, actually. This is probably just about switching time, if you know what I mean. In terms of runways, probably landing. Other people probably be landing on the side of the runway now. Right, let's hopefully we can get this going again. Alright, autopilot disconnect. Yeah, we got a bit of traffic from an aircraft just taking off. Can't see it though. Like pretty much 700 feet above ground. And the winds are just pushing us a tad to the left. Look at the nose to the right a bit now. Apparently got 3 reds, 1 right. I don't know why. We're not too far off the glide slope, actually. Gonna try and not plant it into the ground. I'm gonna make sure we get a solid landing here. So I'm just a little tad below the glide slope, but not by a dot, if that makes sense. Not like this dot here. So just trying to keep it quite low.
Minimums.
And then it's to the left a bit.
100.
Right, let's get rid of the auto throttle.
50.
Right, idle throttle already.
30.
Let's really slow us down and get us in the ground.
10.
There we go. And let's really get this nose down. Yeah, the speed seemed to jumped up last time we came. Right, idle throttle. And we're going to exit here. Oh, we are down on the ground. That's nice to be back. Brake is disarmed. With the flight time of 8 hours and 33 minutes. Very nice. There's British Airways over there. And these landing lights can come off along with taxi lights on. Strobe light can come off. APU can start up. Right, I need to know which parking stand I need to park on. So 1222, hopefully. Something like that. 221 will be fine for me. And could be served by Menzies apparently. So That's what's going to happen. Let's get this. There's a lot of lag there, and just behind us, British Airways. Nice. Let's clear up because I was not thinking. Alright, swing this all the way around. And the flight directors can also come off. TCAS as well. Standby. The flaps are coming up. APU is now running, which is good. And here is our gate. 221. I think we departed out of this gate, and GSX was a bit weird. If I remember, it was quite a while ago actually. I still don't know if that was the first go around of the channel. But at least we're down. That's a bit stupid. Where's 221? Which one's 221? That one. Okay, that's nice. Right, full right. And pretty good lining up actually. Yeah, it's alright. Don't really think we needed a marshaller. I could tell GSX that to get rid of one, but too late now. Right, stop here. Set the parking brake. Apparently brake temperatures is hot. That's fine. And fuel control can come off. Well, we can cut off the engines, that means. Right. That is good to know. We are on the ground and not floating like a bee. So packs come off, fuel pumps, like all that things I just did. ADR IUs and most lights can now come off, and seatbelt signs can now come off along with the beacon light. And we should turn off some lights here. Don't blind everyone. We can turn down some lights here as well. I don't need the floodlights anymore. It's virtually daytime now. And down here as well. Request a little bit of deboarding. And are these Control J? Yes, they are. Right, doors page. Disarm that, open it, and open these bad boys. Well, apparently it wasn't very good parking, I know. I hope you enjoyed the flight today. Hope you liked a little bit of a go round. It's a bit annoying. The winds changed last minute, so yeah. But hey, I hope you enjoyed it anyway. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.